What's up, everybody? Your boy, the Vuvuzela, is in the building. It's FM Mondays. It's FM Manager 2024 Vuvuzela Victory Challenge. As we move towards the end of the season, hopefully, this is our moment to rise from the ashes. Well, we weren't really dead, I guess, but we could go into the national division. All we got to do is beat JDR Stars to that promotion section and then go into the next knockout phases, which is still a lot more football left. But anyway, that's for what will happen at the end of the video if we do make it. For now, though, hit subscribe, get notified, tell your parents, grandparents, lovers, and haters. Join in on the fun. Let's go play some football. We made it to the JDR game, and we're still in second place, guys. This is the crucial game where we're at. Before we jump into it, let's just have a quick recap of everything that has gone on within the club itself. Look at transfer history. Nothing has happened in the transfer history. We haven't signed any players. We haven't lost any players. It's been pretty quiet in terms of transfers and all that stuff. But let's have a look at the schedule. You can see we've been on a pretty good run. Of course, last time was the game against JDR where we did lose 3-2. Since then, we've been on a pretty much unbeaten run except for one game. And we'll get to that one. We landed up beating Valencia FC 9-2 in the game that followed. Fantastic result. 5 goals from Karabo Mabaso, breaking the record of 4 goals scored in a game. It is also the highest scoring game in this league, apparently, with 11 goals scored. We shouldn't have conceded the penalty. I don't feel it was a penalty, so it should have actually been 9-2, but we'll take 9-0. We then took on Diambars, South Africa, beating them 2-0, thanks to Nkosi Malloy with goals from that one. Went on to our arch rivals in Garankuwa. Only 20 people rocked up at the Garankuwa Stadium, the Maruleng Stadium. Only 20 people. 2 away fans. That's 2 Arcadia Shepherd fans went to Garankuwa to watch this game. I mean, you got to love the support. We did win the game 3-2. There was a little bit of a scare. We went 3-0 up, and literally in the first minute, in 1 minute, 86th minute, they scored twice. Yeah. I know. We were shocked. I was just as shocked as you are right now. But they scored in the 86th and the 86th. It was literally, I think, the ball went in on the 86th minute. They restarted quickly. And then literally, I think it was 86:58. So the second goal went in. And we were just all caught completely dumbfounded on that one. We then had a home game against Black Poison. Bit of a poor game, in my opinion. We didn't really look like we were in the game. We did land up winning 1-0 thanks to Mabete's 84th minute strike. This was a very poor game. And then we continued a little poorness when we lost to Aldos Sporting. We scored a very early goal in this one, Mabaso. They got a penalty, rightfully so. We then went back 2-1, and then they equalized 2 minutes later, and then snatched a winner from a corner in the 83rd minute. And then arranged 2 little friendlies because we had 3 weeks off for the Christmas period. I'm not going to bother talking about those ones. And then we came back to the league, beating Alexander Aces thanks to a Kevin Brace for that one. And then we drew with Alex United 2-2 after they equalized in the 84th minute. And then the most recent result against Wits University, we beat them 4-1. Wits University not having the best of campaigns in the ABC Motsepe League Gauteng Group B. They are really struggling just to find any form. In fact, it's really a 2-horse race for this one. It's either us or JDR Stars that's going to get promoted. Black Poison are a little bit too far behind to catch up. That's why this game against JDR Stars is all that important, because I feel whoever wins this game will go on to win the league. We win it, we go 1 point ahead of them. They win it, they go 5 points ahead of us. It's how it's going to end. Guys, it's a big, big game. In terms of team news, we've got a full squad to choose from. I'm going to go with the same squad that beat Wits 4-1. Actually, no, I'm not, because Msibi was suspended for that game. Msibi is coming back into the squad. Zwana has played well, but we'll give Msibi a better run. He's a much better defender, isn't he? So we're going to go Ngobesi in goals, Leshbane on the right, Msibi and Beloy continue their centre-back partnership. Ayanda, Nkosi, Sibaya in the midfield there. Malloy, Kevin, Mabate, and Mbaso all going up front. I have been using Sitole lately as an attacking midfielder. You can see he's played 3 games there, and he's actually done okay. He hasn't been great, but he is definitely one that we can hopefully develop into something great. So let's go head to the game. It's a big, big game here. Taking on JDR Stars. Kevin's lacking match practice. It's fine, Kevin. It's fine. You'll be okay. You'll be fine, my boy. Huge, huge implications for us in this game. A win is definitely needed for us. That is a guarantee. We need to win this. A draw, I feel like it means JDR Stars win the league. I don't see JDR dropping any in their last few games. We shouldn't be dropping in our last few games. Feel like this is our opportunity to get in and get that early goal. Maybe, well, no, I'm going to say early goal. We're already in the almost 30th minute. Get a goal and actually win the game and move on to try and get out of this damn league. Sibaya goes across to Nkosi. Back to Sibaya. These two have been absolutely instrumental in the midfield for us. Sibaya loses out, wins it back though. Looking for options, can't find options, goes at it alone, going down to the wing, cuts back inside, good short pass to Ayanda, back to Kevin! Great goal from Kevin! Absolutely fantastic. Do the little cartwheel, Kev. What a strike from Kevin. What a good player from Sibaya. I thought he was, when he cut inside like this, I thought he was going to try and cross. Instead decided to go short to Ayanda, who went short to Kevin and beats the goalkeeper on his near post. Scenes you love to see. Scenes you love to see. And now we have a free kick. Msibi loses out to Nkosi. But Boloy wins it back. Nkosi goes past. Nice ball across from Mbaso to Ayanda. Ayanda goes to the byline. Low cross in. Sitole will get the clearance. They've got a counter-attack now with Hendricks. He gives it away in a bad position. Malloy! It's the crossbar. Mbaso can't get there. Oh, that was close. Nkosi with the free kick. Goes direct. Just over the top. I would love a 2-0 lead here, guys, going into halftime. I would absolutely love a 2-0 lead. But Mbata now has the ball. Mashlanga has got pace. Hendricks loses out. Beloy stopping out. Maseko finds his way through. Somehow he managed to get through all of those tackles and then puts the ball just wide. We've got a free kick right on the edge of the box. It's going to be one of those where they make you wait forever. And Nkosi steps up. I think he's going to go for goal, guys. And Nkosi goes for goal. Keeper doesn't even move as it was just over the top. We're knocking on that door. We're looking for that second goal. 2 goals would be absolutely insane, wouldn't it? Half time, yeah, it is still not. I'm going to say I don't like what I've seen from the team. I expect a little bit more from them. They've got to throw in now in a dangerous position. Isaacs goes to the back post. Langa easily heads it home. That was not the best start to the second half. It was just a simple little cross from Isaacs. And, I mean, let's be honest. Ayanda is not the tallest man in the game. He's not the best at jumping either and defending headers. So I'll concede that was a good goal there. It was just poor defending on our side. Didn't even make an attempt on Ayanda. Just let him go through. And Corsi with the free kick now. Goes down to Beloy. Can't get it over the defender. Mabete looking for options. Goes down to the wing. Mabete known to cut inside. Goes short to Ayanda again. This time Mbaso and Kevin get in the way. Malloy, though, Mzibi rather, finds himself in a good spot. We've taken back the lead. Thanks to our centre-back. Who was that who got in each other's ways? Was it Kevin and it was Kevin, hey? It was Kevin and Mbaso. You can see they got in each other's way, yeah? Mabaso took it off Kevin, and then he found Msibi in nice open space, and he easily slots it home. Not a bad strike for a centre-back, eh? Not a bad strike for the centre-back. Fantastic little strike in there. Tombeni now goes long. Maseko gets the header in. Beloy should easily deal with this. Ayanda looking for options. Ayanda's going to go at it himself. Mabate looking for Kevin. Good ball to Nkosi. Good ball to Malloy. Leshbane. Leshbane going down to the wing. Can cut inside. Goes for the cross. Doesn't. Nkosi gets the low cross in. They clear it. Hendricks now takes it away. And they've got a bit of a counter-attack with Maseko. Goes across to Hendricks. This is a very, very long highlight. Mlanga going down to the wing. He's already scored one. And they just scored a second. Hendricks with the goal. We've actually got him on our shortlist as well, by the way, as potential strikers for next season. Mlanga with a good cross in there. And then the header again. Well, it's actually a half volley. Good finish. Good finish from Hendricks. Was he offside there? Tight offside call, apparently. Oh, the other player was offside, though. Was he in the line of play, though? That is my question. Like, we all know the offside rule, but was he in the line of play? I feel like he was in the line of play, guys. I feel like that should have been flagged as offsides. Malloy not having a great game. We'll bring on Dladla. Mabete also not having a game. Sitole can come on. I'm going to bring on Spoo for Sibaya as well. And then both Msibi and Lashbane both have yellows. I think I'm going to risk them, guys. I know Lashbane is probably suspended for the next game anyway. We need a goal, guys. Dlamini with the throw deep in their half. They're going to try and bring it out here. Here comes Hendricks. Mbata. Lashbane easily picks it up. Dladla now has opportunity to go through. He's come on off the bench. Spoop counts himself in a good spot. Dladla with a hard tackle to recover the ball there. Msibi picks up Spoo. Spoo loses out and gives it away stupidly to Hendricks. That was annoying. Absolutely annoying from Spoo. What was Spoo doing here? Why would you go across there? Msibi was wide open. And you try and go across to Beloy. The decision-making in Spoo is absolutely shocking. We've lost this, guys. This was our opportunity. And Spoo has just gifted them the title. There they go through again. I think that one was offside, though. Yeah. But, I mean, come on. Sitole with the free kick. Goes for goal. Oh! Hold the phone! Ashley Sitole with a free kick. Beauty. Of course, he's been trying to do that the whole game. Sitole says, let me take one. Slots it home. 3-3. Is there a little bit of hope? Is there a little bit of hope? Ntombeni gets the save in there. He's going to go long. And CB picks up nicely, easily. Doesn't need to overthink this, guys. Beloy, looking for options. Goes back to Msibi. And build from the back. Leshbane, Nkosi, Dladla. Not a good pass from Dladla. My substitutes are not putting in good passes at all at the moment. Mlanga's through now on goal. Cuts inside. Hendricks there. That's going to be his hat trick. That is a goal. My two substitutes costing me the game. My two substitutes have costed me the game. I thought... I'm heartbroken, guys. Basically means another season in this league. Can't do this, guys. Unless JDR have some sort of collapse in the last 5 games. That's offside. Surely that's offside. Yeah, thank you. Unless something can happen in the last 5 games with JDR Stars, I don't see us going to the next round of this league, into those playoffs positions. Good save from Ngombesi. Good save. Listen, it's Football Manager. Anything can really happen in those last few games. We're just going to have to keep doing our best and keep winning. Maybe JDR slipped up twice, though. That's the only issue. We're going to need them to lose 2 games in a season where they haven't lost a single game. It's not looking great. We got a bit unlucky with them adding into our group, as they were the hot favorites to get promoted. And that's shown. They've beaten us 4-3 in a thrilling game, it must be said. I'm not happy with the result, though, by any means of the string. I think Spoo and Ladla gave that game to JDR Stars. We were doing very, very well till the substitutes came on. But now that you can see 5 points clear with how many games left? 4 games left. It's looking very, very unlikely. Who did JDR Stars play in their 4 games? They're also in the Netbank First Cup round. How did they get to the Netbank Cup? We're not in that competition. The Netbank Cup is like the FA Cup in South Africa, to tell you guys. Competition rules just gives you the same thing. It doesn't actually say which teams qualify for the Netbank Cup. 32 teams. Did they just pick the 32 best ranked teams, I guess, then? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Anyway, we were looking at JDR Stars' schedule before I got sidetracked there. So they take on Daimbar, they should be Garankuwa, they should be Poison, could be the one team. Maybe Poison and Garankuwa are the only 2 teams that could really, really hamper them. They did draw 2 Poisons last time. And they beat Garankuwa 3-1. They beat Alexander Aces and they beat Daimbar. So they literally beat everyone. They haven't lost a game, guys, this season. Hopefully something can happen. We're going to come back for our game, which will be when it decides to work. There we go. We'll come back for the Black Poison game. We'll come back for the last game of the season. We'll play those 2. We'll have a 2 games episode today. Right, guys, we're back for the final game of the season. You can see just quick results. We beat Valencia 3-2. We beat Daimbar 4-3. We then drew with Garankuwa, but it was already done and dusted by then. I didn't care too much about that result. And we now take on Black Poison Football Club. As you can see, JDR Stars are officially champions of the group they are going through. In the end, the 3 losses cost us. I think that loss to Aldo Sporting cost us a lot. That was 3 dropped points. And then, of course, the 2 losses to JDR Stars was just the nail in the coffin, so to speak. So this final game, I'm trying something different. I'm going for a little bit of a tactic. There is something that I want to speak to you guys about, but I'll talk about that in the next episode of what I have planned, because it's becoming a little bit mundane. But we'll get to all of that. You're going to have to wait for next episode. This is a tactic that I'm going to be using. I just need to change the side stuff here quickly. Let me do that. 2 seconds. Right, this is the tactic I'm playing around. So shout out to Tom FM for using this tactic in one of his saves. I'm just going to give it a go. I just want to try something different. Let's give it a go. Let's see. Apparently, they call it a broken tactic in the game, which is basically overpowered. I've seen it being used a few times, so I'm literally just saving it from a previous save. And let's give it a go. Let's see how it goes in the final game of the season. We've got nothing to lose, really. We're going to finish second, no matter what. We've got a couple of injuries and Beloy out, and a few others. I didn't actually talk about through the team, so let's quickly do that. Fellaini is going to be in goal. Mabas will come in to replace the suspended Beloy. He's going to be partnered up with Msibi and Zwane. The 3 of them are going to be in the defense. We then got Tato Zungu, who's coming in for the suspended Ayanda on the left flank, with Leshbane on the right flank. Nkosi and Sibaya will be the 2 volantes in the middle, in the defensive midfield position. Mbate and Malloy on the wings as usual, with Mabaso up front. That is what we're going for. Let's give it a go. We don't have anything else to lose, do we? Kickoff is done. We're already about 5 or 6 minutes in. No team has taken a shot in this game so far. Look at that. It's 12 minutes in. Black Poison have taken the first shot in the game. They've switched to a more attacking system. Malloy tried to cut through, couldn't get past his man. Like I said, it's a tactic we've never played before. We've never played with two volantes. I've never played with two volantes on attack. When Gabane comes, oh, that was a simple little finish from Black Poison, wasn't it? Simple little finish. He ran right through that defense. I think our players are just confused. They don't know what's going on. Why are they playing in different positions? Who's that little ginger in the middle? It's Mabaso. That's a really poor connection from the generator, the AI, and faceback and all that. But yeah, like I said, there's no real thing to risk on this one. We're just trying something new. Mabate with the corner. Of course, we still have the same corner tactics. We haven't changed those. Zwane. Zungu goes to the back post to Malloy. Picks up Nkosi in a good position. An easy save for the goalkeeper. In the end, definitely a more attacking-minded tactic, even though we're playing with two DMs in this one. I think we also play actually with two DMs in our own tactic anyway. But it's more pressing forward. I mean, wing-backs are attacking. The DMs are attacking. Your wingers are attacking. Your striker is attacking. Everybody's just attacking this one. And that's the consequence, that they get free shots like that. And a good block from Leshbane there to block that cross. And that's a good shot right over the top at the end. It is focusing a little bit more narrow in the team. They got a Palmer. It's not Cole Palmer. It's not Chile in here. It's not related to Cole Palmer, I'm guessing. Mbaso picks up deep in his own half, basically. Msibi now with part of the three-man defense. Leshbane. Back to Msibi. Mabaso gives it terribly away. Palmer, Magumbane goes in back to Palmer. And that's Brodwin Palmer with the goal. Should I do the celebration there? Is it Chile? Is it Chile? That was shocking defense. All right, this is definitely not a tactic for us. I mean, I suppose on paper it is a very good tactic. But, yeah, we don't have the personnel to pull off this type of tactic. You need big, strong lads in the centre-back. You need good passes to be in the Valente. And unfortunately, as much as Nkosi is a good passer, Sibaya isn't really a great passer. And they've just scored another. I think that one might be offside. No, says the referee. That does count. We 3-0 down. I feel like we're probably going to go back to the other tactic in the halftime just to save some face, I guess. Again, guys, I'm over the season. We're not going to get promoted no matter what we do. We can't afford to buy any players. There's no players that actually want to come to our squad. It's really just a deadlock. There's a penalty. Just really a deadlock at the moment with Arcadia Shepherds. And that's the one thing I want to speak to you guys about next episode. We will talk about it. Palmer with a good little finish in there. Brodwin Palmer. I've come up to a decision which I think we're going to implement going into the new season. And yeah, some changes will happen. There's another kickoff highlight. That's 2 kickoff highlights we've had since Black Poison scored both their goals, and they've gotten the ball again. Do I just switch tactics now when they're 4-0? Am I going to go 5-0 down? We're almost 4-0. You know, I'm switching back. I'm going back to tried and tested. Test, as it's called. Who's the worst defender? Mabaso? Mabaso's the worst one out there. We'll bring back on Kevin. Come on, Kevin! Make that swap. I didn't check if the rest of the players are actually playing in the right. We'll just check that once this highlight's finished. Malloy cuts inside. And then a poor cross from Malloy. I mean, he had 2 men to choose from, and he played it to the guy right in front of him. Mabete has a better decision-making than his counterpart. And Corsi with the little volley gets a goal in. We've pulled one back, which is great. Good little shot there, a little cross there from Matebe. Low cross into, or it wasn't a low cross really, but a good half volley. I feel like there's an argument to say that Mabaso was offside and right in front of the keeper, impeding his view. Probably. Let's just check if everybody's playing in their correct positions. Yeah, they are. Okay, cool. I feel like that argument could have been made there, but at 4-1, I'm not going to bother too much. I don't think Black Poison are going to bother too much. They've got this game in the bag. Look at that. 5-1 now. Brodwin Palmer. Is he someone that we should be looking at? I can't tell you because we don't have any money to buy anyone or scout anyone. Hello? Hello? Simple little strike from Palmer. It's 5-1 before halftime. I feel like this game's done and dusted, right? It's probably finished. Even with the tactical change, I don't think it's going to change much. Yeah, maybe a 6. Almost a 6 for them. Almost a 6 for them. The first, 20 minutes was dead quiet. And then Black Poison just opened the floodgates on us. Since we've changed the tactic, I will say we have been a little bit more competitive in the sense that we haven't given up 4 goals. Only 1. But we've... Kevin gets in there. We've managed to score 1. All 2 now. Are we going to have the greatest comeback in the Motsepe League ever? Well, if that's the case, then I'll take that. I'll claim onto that if we can have the great... Imagine we come back and we win the game 6-2. There's even a tight offside. He's not even near offside, guys. Come on. Just poor defending. Just poor defending from Black Poison there. To slip that ball right through was actually shocking. I've noticed they switched to the same tactic we basically use, just with slightly different roles. Also didn't realize Palmer scored a hat-trick, by the way. So there's that. Can one of our guys score a hat-trick? Can we put the fight back on? Can we instill the fear of defeat in a Black Poison and create the greatest comeback in the history of football? I hope so. Imagine coming down from 4-0 down to win a game 6-5. That would be something spectacular. I think it doesn't matter what league it is in. That's still like amazing results. One and CB getting in each other's way there. Nkosi trying to find options. Sibaya back to Nkosi. Nkosi picks up Malloy. Mabaso's through on goal. Mabaso scores a goal. That's his 15th of the season. Closing in on Komitis' record of 16 goals. Mabaso picks up the ball out of the net. Going to go restart as quickly as possible. 5-3 now. Mabaso with a beautiful finish. That was golden. That was absolutely golden, actually. Great little finish. They're going to go for another offside. I think this one actually was closer than... Oh, never mind. I was going to say this one was closer than Kevin, but that was a beautifully timed run from Mabaso. Of course, he's not going to be here next season. He's only on loan from Black Leopards. Allow me to loan him again. I'll take him, but I doubt they will. They didn't let me do Mduduzi last season. Cedric Stars. Leshpane. Malloy. Msibi. Picks up Zwane. Down across to Matebe. Zungu. Looking for options in the box. Mabaso hits the bar. I mean, if that went in, then we could have said this could have been the greatest comeback in history. It's en route for that. Going to make some swaps, though. Sibaya not having the best of the game. Bring on Mkize in that position. Spoo had a horrible game last time. I want to make subs in the defense, but I really don't have the personnel to do that. We just don't have, and I took for Mabaso already. So we're just going to do that one swap now. Matebe did pick up an assist. He's got a yellow card. I'm going to bring on Sitole. There he is. I knew I had him somewhere on the bench. Just to give him a run at that right back position, right mid position. Give him Kize a run as well. He's probably out of contract as well. I think he's probably going to go end of season. There's a few of our players that are out of contract. Beloy is one of them. He wants way too much money to stay. So we will be looking for a new centre back. Desperately needed a new centre. We needed one last season. Hopefully we can find one this season. Maybe there's a few more players who'd want to come to our squad now that we finish second. Maybe that's an option. Of course, we can't scout anyone because we don't have a scouting budget. Nguni comes through, can't take the shot, goes wide. Malambo. They've kind of tightened up a little bit. I think after that Mabaso header onto the crossbar kind of scared them a little bit, and they've seen they've tightened up. There is still time to score 3 goals, though, and finish the greatest comeback in football history. That was a wayward pass from Nkosi. It was in between the two players. That was not a good pass from him. Questions need to be answered. Of course, for the level we're playing at, Nkosi is a very, very good player. I feel like he could actually be the type of player that you'd want in the national division as well. I feel like we have 2 or 3 good players that could potentially step up. The rest, I mean, if we did get promoted, we'd have to spend a lot of money to bolster up that squad in the national division. Otherwise, we would just come straight back down. And that's one of the factors that I've actually pulled into my discussion for next week, next episode, rather. I don't know when that episode might be, like a little bonus episode during the weekend. I'll see what time, when I can sort of edit it and post it and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so this one I'm pre-recording because I'm actually going away for a few days. So it is pre-recorded. This one's coming out on Monday, I think. I'm going to schedule it for Monday. I've got it still edited, I guess. Leshbane now down the wing, 6-3. The greatest comeback is still on course, guys. If we can score one year, which we do, it's 6-4. Let's score 2 more, guys. Come on. 2 more. I'll take a 6-6 draw. I think that'll still be considered the greatest comeback. Beautiful shot from Malloy. I realized I was just rambling on there for the last, 5 minutes in this game because nothing much has happened in the game. So there's that. There's a kickoff highlight. Last time we had one of these, they scored 2 goals. We had 2 of them. Can we score one? Because that's what kind of some of the styles happening. Palmer goes to Mguni, who's through. He hits the bar. Lashbane hits it backwards for some stupid reason. And Corsi this time does the proper clearance out and about. Not... That was way offside. I mean, that was just shocking defending from Lishbane. Absolutely shocking. Palmer. Isaacs. Oliver. Piri. Isaacs. Goes over the top to Piri. Piri will cross. CB will clear. Gbane looking for options. This is the Taka. That's almost there. That was almost their 7th. We are going to lose the game, though. Guys, it's done. It's dusted. The league is over. It's done. I think with the 2 games that we've played in the video, I think a lot of disappointment in my face. You can see it, guys. It's just has been one of those results, hasn't it? It's just not been great. I expected to do a lot better this season. I kind of wanted to be in that promotion spot. Because, I mean, you guys were so safe from survival. Seriously, guys, come on. Anyway, let's quickly run to the season review. It's not that far away from here. It's just a couple of weeks. I will just smash continue until then, and we'll end the video off after the season review. Guys, we're back for the season review of Arcadia Shepherds. You can have a look. We had 1 signing this season. You know how bad the transfer special was. Siaba played 2 games, scored a goal. He was literally just the back of Mabaso. I wasn't expecting Mabaso to come back on loan. He was supposed to be our main striker, and probably next season will be our main striker. So there's that. We finished off 2nd. By the way, JDR Stars lost in their playoff game to Hungry Lions. I think Supersport United Academy are still in it, but I don't think they can get promoted. So I don't understand how they're going through in that, but we'll have to just keep an eye on that. Moments to remember. Let's have a look at that. The 9-2 victory over Valencia was, of course, great. And then Arcadia beating Alexander Aces was the most memorable match to remember. I'm not sure why. I think the Valencia game was a bit more memorable. But anyway. And then JDR Stars, who was that? It was Sitole got goal of the season, that free kick against JDR Stars. We watched that on the YouTube channel. We haven't gained any reputation. We haven't got any more money. Nothing extra coming into the squad. And that is one of the reasons why I'm going to address you guys in the next episode. This is basically the first team that started, and this is exactly the first team that started. This was our best 11. Big changes are going to happen next season, though. Mabaso, most goals in the match, 5 and 5. Worst discipline, Leshbane breaks his previous record of 6 yellows and 1 red to 9 yellows. Ladla became the oldest player to play for us, and we got 15,999 rand for Mabaso. Mabaso also picked up average rating and young player of the season. Goal of the season, like we said, was Ashley. Mabaso also was a player of the season, was both. And then Mbaso 15 goals. Molloy with 9 assists. I think he was 1 off Ayanda's record of 10. Well, no, 11. So he was 2 off. Molloy picked up 3 man of the matches. And then you could see Nkosi, best passer that we have. That was history in the making. That is Arcadia Shepherd's next season. That is how we lined up. That is how we did it. We now got to pay out some 14,000 Rand. We're sitting in 10 million Rand debt. That's how we're going to start off the new season. 0 transfer budget. Much less wage budget. We are currently spending 21,000. They've given us 22,000. So at least they've increased the wage budget a little bit, but that's not going to help us. We'll see you guys next time. On that disappointing note, ladies and gents, I've got a huge announcement to make next episode. I've already recorded what's happening next episode, so I know what the message is. I know what the deal is. I've made the decision of where the save is going to go, but that will all come in the next episode, so make sure you hit subscribe, get notified, so you know what the big announcement is. Huge announcement. If you're a wrestling fan and you know who Tony Khan is, that is the moment that I'm doing right now. Huge announcement next episode. We'll find out what it is, guys. For me, though, your boy, the Vuslap. Until next time, peace and chicken grease.